This video contains flashing images. Yes, it's that time of the week again, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Big Mini. This is episode number 11 of the Battlefield 4 Top Place. Also, don't forget you can check out last week's winner in the description down below. And I've got to say, this is a pretty damn solid episode this week. So get yourself a beverage, sit back, relax, and enjoy the best the Battlefield community has to offer. Our first clip up this week comes from Savage. He's playing on Zavod 311, flying around in his helicopter. I think it's a Z11 helicopter, giving chase to the enemy little bird when he notices these pesky little bastards all just scurrying around on that roof. I despise it when people do this on Zavod 311, and then he swoops down and just knocks down everyone with the chopper. I think he got himself a quad that time there, and he just finishes off that last straggler there with the cannons. And, well, as we turn around again, there's no one actually left on that roof, I don't think, because he's just crushed everyone, so we're moving away from whatever the fuck is trying to lock onto us, and we notice there's another couple of guys on this roof. As we take one of them down, this guy misses the roof completely, and, well, he almost gets absolutely annihilated, but somehow scurries off. But yeah, overall, pretty awesome. Our second clip up today comes from Shocking Gaming, and he's playing on Henan Resort, playing some TDM, I think, and he's using a UMP-45. This gun is pretty damn awesome, I've found, whenever I've been playing. And he takes down his first victim there, pretty sharpish, before moving on and seeing what else we can take down. Makes this guy perform some sort of ballerina jump off of that cliff there, right onto his back, and then takes down that guy off in the distance before we move down onto this beach, filling this guy full of holes. After we clear up the beach, we turn our attention to this guy lying in the grass, and then we just brutally stab him right in his throat. I've got to say though about Shocking Game, he sends in stuff all the time, so you may have noticed, but his target acquisition is great. Situational awareness, he knows exactly what's going on around him, and he prioritizes his targets really well all the time. As you can see, just here just raining down death on his enemies over there with his V40 minis, getting himself 3 kills for 3 grenades, or possibly, not just 3, then the fourth one there was the UMP-45 kill. And moving back up again, we take down, yeah, just about that guy there. Somehow we managed to take him down there with that. I don't know if he's just on low health or if it's just Battlefield being Battlefield and just one-shot killing everyone. We skipped forward by about 30 seconds or so as that guy just rains out of the sky. I never even noticed him until right there. I love it in this game when you just unexpectedly send people into the stratosphere. But as we come down the stairs, another couple of guys get taken down pretty quickly there with the UMP-45. One guy trying to escape, does not manage it, but that's an awesome clip. Next up here we have Mr. Asian Ponrun, or Poner, I think it's supposed to say, but we see a guy and then random collateral. Yeah, just a quad bait out of nowhere, the replay just here, and he just ends up taking both of them out. For number 4 here we have SOG Rare Glue. So he's playing on Paracel Storm, he's in his jets, and you can tell throughout this clip just here that jets is what this guy does well as he swoops down from really, really high up. He takes down an enemy boat just there before moving on to a second boat. Doesn't quite manage to do all the damage on that because it was quite late that he turned his attention to that. And as you can actually see with the scoreboard just there, he's already on an 8 kill streak, so I don't know how long it's taken him to get up to this point before the clip even begins, but he's already on a streak. But yeah, this guy, every time he swoops down upon an enemy, he puts an end to them pretty damn sharpish, as this guy found out just there. I'd love to have this guy on my team. I mean, the air-to-ground support that he's providing just here is really, really good. As you can see, anytime he actually acquires a target, that time just there, I think the ground troops actually took care of whatever that was. Anytime he acquires a target, he takes it out, as he's just been proven just there. It's just usually whenever I'm playing Battlefield, the person that's piloting the jet in my team doesn't really know what he's doing, and then just ends up using the jet as a taxi or just kamikazing it into someone's face. That's just usually the level of player that I end up getting left with. But in this clip just here, man, honestly, man, just the support that he's given to his ground troops is phenomenal. Anytime he swoops down, he takes care of his target. And again, we're actually still keeping our eye on the sky also, taking down any enemy jets that may endanger our jet. So, again, great awareness. He knows exactly where the enemy jet and aircraft and threats are. And at the same time, he knows exactly where the enemy boats are. So he's taken down about, what, like 6 boats, something like that so far. And he sees his next boat just here, just floating about, just totally defenseless. It tries its best to put up a fight just there, but he just takes it down so swiftly. For his final target just here, there's a guy just floating around in the sea. He gets a bit too cocky and ends up running the guy over. Yeah, that's one way to take down your target, but that was an amazing clip. Whole bunch of kills. For our 5th clip of the day, we've got Ura, and he's playing on Operation Locker. Sooner or later, you're gonna get an Operation Locker clip. That's pretty much guaranteed on the Battlefield Top Place. But we're rolling here with the M416 with a silencer on there, so expect some fucking covert operations to be going on in this clip just here. But for the moment, we're posted up against this wall over here. We've got one of those sort of stalemates at the moment. The enemy team only have one flag, that being the closest to their base. So his team is just encircling them, pushing up. As you can see just here, he took down the immediate threats, and he just made a charge through. Takes down these 2 guys right in amidst all the smoke. So this must be one of those servers where explosives are banned, and in which case it just ends up an absolute clusterfuck with smoke everywhere, but whatever. So upon making it outside, breaking through the enemy defenses, we keep checking our back, but there's no one there. As you can see, there's a big cluster on the map, and as he runs inside just here, one guy just sort of lying down, trying to hold down a position, ends up getting his head blown off, as does the second guy, and possibly the third guy, maybe, I don't know. He reloads really early just there. But watch, just pay attention to this just here. So he kills those 2 with a pistol, but amidst all that, he shot the barrels behind them, and then when the barrel exploded, it actually killed a guy who was just, unfortunately for him, standing next to it. So it was good when you get an unexpected kill, but as we just jump down just here, there's a whole bunch of enemies around the area. There's just so much to choose from to shoot at. And we take one guy down, we start shooting at the second guy, we do take him down also with a pistol, and before we actually have any time to take down any more people except that one guy, we take a bullet to the face. But we took down one last guy just there, but that was a nice streak. For our 6th clip of the day, we've got Reedy Poem 6. That was unintentional, but we're playing here on Rogue Transmission. And he has the SRR-61, gets a headshot on that guy right off the bat just there. Second shot, he missed. Third one, he puts a bullet in that guy's head, so that's 2 headshots. Then we got a 3rd headshot. Then we got a 4th headshot. And can we get any more? Okay, misses that one there, but then he gets his 5th headshot. And then he gets his 6th headshot. Getting 6 headshots with 1 magazine is pretty damn good. One last one with a pistol there. For number 7, we have Wu-Tang Bala, or whatever. And then he just no-scopes, explodes a helicopter. Yeah. For our 8th clip of the day, we've got Thrillobites. This clip is insane, as you see in a second just here. On top of the roof here on Zabot 311, his friendly helicopter just gets taken down, and then he whips out this, pops a pilot of the enemy Z11, taking that out, and then another helicopter comes at him, chucks C4 on there, and takes down that helicopter also. How often does something like this ever happen? The pilot did get away in the end just there, but we're gonna lay down some fire here with our LMG, eventually taking him down, but that was insane, taking down 2 choppers in such epic fashion. For our 9th clip of the day here, we've got Fetty Tux. Okay, so we're playing here on Hidden Resort. He has his sniper rifle, I think it's the SRR-61 again, and we're going to be doing some long-range sniping. Now, as you can see just there, there's 2 enemy snipers away off into the distance, and with his second attempt there, he gets over 700 marksman headshot, and then with his second follow-up shot just here, he does miss. Following up with that shot, we had another headshot just there, so that's quite a few points for 2 kills just there. But we're not done, obviously. But I've got a question to ask for any of you guys who do snipe at long range. Do you use the zeroing? Because I've noticed that in a lot of clips that I'm being sent of people sniping at long range, as he gets another one just there, but not a headshot this time, that people don't really use the zeroing all too much. They just wing it with a 0 on the 0. If that makes sense. Moving on to our next target just here, guy on top of the roof. We've only got 230 marksman headshot just there, which is not too bad, you know, it's quite a fair distance off. And then looking around for some more targets, he actually takes a bullet just there, and really quickly somehow acquires his target. Just so sharpish. I never even seen the guy, but over 170 on that one just there. I think that is actually the closest that anyone gets in this clip. Over 400 in that one just there, but we're speeding forward in the interest of time. This whole clip takes place over about 4 minutes or so. So speeding about here, trying to actually show you guys all the kills in the clip. There's another long range shot just there, and then takes a second guy out in a row, over 500 that time just there. So it's safe to say this guy knows what he's doing when he's sniping at long range. Every now and again he will miss ever so narrowly because, you know, he's human and that happens. But his accuracy, I would say, is great throughout this clip just here. On average, it does take 2 shots to kill each target. Occasionally gets them first time, but that one just there, over 700 meters after he shot his sighter shot to actually see whereabouts the bullet actually lands. That one there, first time, he readjusts, shoots the second time, over 700 meters again in that one. And this random thing just happens out of nowhere in the end. But that was some nice long range sniping. Now, for this final clip, I can almost guarantee you've never seen anything like this in your life from Osgiliath. He shoots the pipe up above the enemy team and kills 10 of them with the steam that comes out of the pipe. He kills 10 of them. That is ridiculous. A very, very smart play on his part. I doubt the enemy team were expecting anything like that at all. And down to his actions, his team actually pushed through the enemy defensive line and really, really do pen them back into their spawn just here. And all thanks to Osgiliath for killing like half the enemy team in one action. I mean, that is the main part of this clip, that one action just there. But he does go on to get himself a bunch of other kills to sort of pad out the clip a little bit. As you can see, they've moved up to actually just, I mean, the enemy team are all penned back. They cannot get out of there now, just because of how quickly they all died. So it just left the battlefield pretty much open to take for his team. And we put one guy down there through the doorway, we get a second one, and then possibly another bunch of them there. Nice multi-kill on a bunch of them down the corridor just there. It does get revived, but let's have one last look at this clip. That is, I've never seen anything like that before. I'm speechless. That is awesome. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this week's Battlefield 4 top plays. If you did, hit that like button down below. Help support the show. If you're new to the show, I urge you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. But I will see you guys later. Goodbye.